Museveni's betrayal of Africa, from CIA recruitment to regional tyranny. Museveni did not rise as a people's liberator. He was crafted as a tool by Western powers, primarily the CIA, to crush independent African resistance. In the 1970s, he positioned himself within Tanzanian liberation structures, not as a fighter, but as an informer. He learned about African revolutionaries like Samora Machel, Sankara, and Gaddafi, then reported and worked to weaken their networks. He was chosen by the CIA and MI6 to counter Gaddafi's Pan-African support. When Gaddafi backed real liberation, Museveni was sent to break that tide. He was given arms, logistics, intelligence training. He waged war in Uganda, took power in 1986, and installed a Western-backed military regime. His job was to block Soviet influence, Chinese arms transfers, Gaddafi's African unity dreams. Russia and China knew he was an American pawn, but in realpolitik they chose to use him, not oppose him. Then came Paul Kagame and the Rwandan genocide. Museveni trained, armed, and empowered Kagame, his intelligence chief, who later became the head of the Rwandan Patriotic Army. Kagame was CIA trained in the US at Fort Leavenworth, then used to invade Rwanda from Uganda in 1990. The invasion destabilized Rwanda and directly triggered the 1994 genocide. Western powers backed Kagame. They allowed the genocide to escalate, withholding support and blocking intervention, until their chosen man seized power. After the bloodshed, Kagame ruled Rwanda as a loyal US ally, while Museveni ruled Uganda. Together, they served as the dual engine of US proxy control in Central Africa, including wars in DR Congo that killed millions. Then came John Garang. Garang was a visionary leader of South Sudan's liberation struggle, and once close to Museveni. But Garang believed in a united, federal, African-led Sudan, which conflicted with US and Israeli plans to balkanize Sudan and control oil routes. After a private meeting with Museveni in 2005, Garang died in a mysterious helicopter crash. His death paved the way for Salva Kiir, a weaker, more compliant leader, to take control. Many African analysts believe Museveni either enabled or covered up the plot, another betrayal of true African liberation. Muhoozi, Museveni's son, followed the same CIA-guided path, trained by the US military, tied to AFRICOM. Russia and China see this, yet they still deal with Museveni, not out of trust, but strategy. Uganda is trained by at least 7 foreign militaries: USA, UK, Israel, China, Russia, Turkey, France. The region is flooded with at least 9 foreign military influences, from drone bases to private contractors. This is not sovereignty, it's occupation by partnership. Bobi Wine may be sincere, but he faces a death machine, globalized, militarized, and funded to suppress. No foreign ally backs the oppressed. Only truth, resistance, and grassroots rebuilding will. We must not beg systems built to enslave us. We must not campaign inside cages. We must not suffer and call it peace. We must organize fearlessly. We must refuse silence. We must disrupt their empire. If they want to rule without people, let them have dust. But we rise. We expose the betrayers. We defend the communities. We rebuild our ancestral truth. We cost them every act of oppression. This is no longer a call. It's a declaration. No more waiting. Now we build. We are done begging. We are done crying to the same ones who fund our suffering. You gave Museveni guns. You gave him dollars. You gave him silence while our brothers bled. You praised elections while youth were tortured. You talked human rights, but you protected his regime. So now we fight our war. We do not wait for your justice. We fight from our streets, from our truth, from our dead. We fight to rebuild without your hand, without your traps. And when we rise because we will, you will come with smiles and masks, but we will not kneel. We will remember every body dumped, every mother's cry, every silence you offered in the name of diplomacy. We are not cattle. We are the storm you fed with betrayal. And we are coming with truth, not for deals, but for freedom. Let the world hear it. Africa will win without you. And when we do, stay out of our soil, because this time it's the people leading, not your agents.